What's up, guys? It's Ron from Rohde Law, and today's video I'm going to talk about the next hottest market for truck parking. All right, if you know about this channel, I'm a big industrial outdoor storage investor. I'm an attorney. I'm actually based here in Dallas. DFW is my home market, but in this video I'm going to talk about one city that is going to extraordinary lengths to ban residential 18-wheelers and ban commercial parking, and all that's going to do is create an incredible demand for paid storage and offsite locations. Without further ado, I'm going to talk about this city, and it has a lot of factors that are beneficial for it, not just because of this government zoning or enforcement change. Number one is location. It's had tons of job growth, and it's located on a major diverse highway. It is also benefiting from the reshoring or the nearshoring of U.S. manufacturing. And finally, it's located in a pro-business state. You know, it's somewhere that has seen a lot of job growth. It's seen a lot of companies relocating, as well as employees, remote employees. And finally, it has actually a very low cost of living. Despite everything going on with inflation, this is this one city that the median home price has still stayed relatively flat, at least relative to the rest of the country. And so without further ado, San Antonio. This is the marvelous Riverwalk. You've got the Alamo, which is much smaller in person. I don't know. I went there as a kid, and it's a very small building. But San Antonio, they have one sports team. They've got the San Antonio Spurs. However, there are tons of jobs coming to San Antonio, and it is directly benefiting from the U.S.-Mexico trade increase. There is manufacturing in Mexico, and that is heading north directly through San Antonio. Let's take a look at some of these articles, what we're talking about. The San Antonio City Council has been discussing this ordinance since last year. I've actually been following this because they didn't pass it last year. They had some public comment period, and a lot of the truckers are upset. And so what they've done is it was banned from parking on residential roads. But what they would do was park a semi-truck in a commercial district, just abandoning their vehicles on the side of the road and then Ubering somewhere else. You can see here, Uber come pick them up. And so it leads to a lot of this conflict between business owners, like small retail business owners, parking a car on the street just to move it back when the business is open. And I want to find a statistic here. Okay, 96% people park illegally. The difference with this now is this ordinance passes and it is enforced, they are not going to be parking illegally when the fine is equal to a month's worth of rent. And so rent down there is between $100 to $200 for gravel yard. You know, check out my other videos where I talk about pricing. But the fine is going to be equal to 1 month. So why even risk one night of a fine if you could pay for a full month of parking at a proper zoned material location? So in support of this, this is an interesting story. Buc-ee's, the world famous gas station, Buc-ee the Beaver, they have a very strict no truck policy. And this is an article about a truck driver actually being banned from re-entering the premise even when he parked his bobtail, which is just the tractor section. He didn't pull his trailer onto the property, but he pulled his tractor on. They banned him. He circled around and parked on the street and tried to walk back in. The manager banned him, and they're really anti-trucker. So, you know, that's creating this kind of tension between you want goods overnight and immediate delivery, you want cheap stuff, but then you also don't want the trucks that deliver it. And so I get it. It's a little bit of a catch-22. Here's another article. This is another article from 2023. So this was maybe one of the second times it got onto the committee meeting. It was overnight banning between 2 to 6. A little bit of the demand here. There's a wait list to use the yard with more than 50 trucks. I mean, I don't know about you, but I could raise my prices if I had a wait list of 50 drivers. That's deeper than what we have in Tarrant County because we have a lot more yards. Here's the article. Here's the statistic I'm looking for. San Antonio police only found 8 certified locations in and around. So we're not even talking within San Antonio proper. 8 truck yards for a population of 1.4 million people. That is an incredible lack of licensed truck parking. You can see the comparison to Dallas at 1.3. I can tell you there are probably 80 truck yards in Dallas for 1.3 million people, and probably 50 yards in Fort Worth, which has a population of about 1 million. And so there's an incredible imbalance because it's a supply and demand. If there is no demand for paid parking, why would truckers pay for parking if they can park on the streets for free? They're going to park in whatever pushes them to it. So that's it. The secret's out. Go forth, guys. Find me some truck lots. I'm happy to partner with anybody who finds a deal in San Antonio. I'll take it down. I'll guarantee the debt. We'll model it. We'll both be rich. So smash that like button if you like the new market of San Antonio, and we'll see you next time.